Where do we meet such a woman?
I'll tell you.
And she's got to be sweet, nurturing, never complains.
56.
You want me to talk?
Yes.
Okay, money doesn't bring happiness.
There you go.
True.
Yeah, well, you're right about that.
That's right.
Money is a good use for exchange. If
Oh,
you,
I'm gonna leave this for you.
if you don't use it,
This is yours.
I'll leave the ice cream too,
as an
because Olive
exchange,
likes it.
you might as well have a pile of rocks.
You can have fun
Yeah.
with that.
That's all money is good for, is a medium of exchange.
That's true.
Yeah, but you can exchange it for things that make you
Well,
happy.
if you're.
Yeah.
For a while, and then it can become probably, well,
Yeah,
we got
yeah.
some more stuff.
Ask me another question.
I got to think about this. I might get some good advice here. Seriously. How do you make a marriage work? How long have you and Bill been married?
69 years.
That's a long time.
69. Next year, well, I'm 70.
And you still love each other.
Yes.
That's a miracle. See all those people out there that can't stay married over 6 months, a year if they're lucky, some of them? What do you say to them?
I say they better not think so much of themselves, but try to make the other one happy.
That's good advice.
Sometimes the rich women are not easy to live with
I bet.
Because you never can please them, I think.
Yeah.
because they're looking for something for themselves.
Yeah.
They're not thinking about your happiness as well.
Watching there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna leave all this stuff with you guys so you can have enjoy. Okay?
You know what? Where I think so many people make a mistake is that they try to leave God out of their life.
Okay, you can have it in the morning. Yeah. And you won't have.
God is the only one that really can bring you happiness.
No.
Satan
They're fresh fruit.
Does nothing but
Put it in the refrigerator.
bring you misery.
And then they have, she likes them in the morning.
Oh, he'll make you happy in the beginning.
Yeah, he'll
And
give
then
you
he'll make you pay
yeah.
for it.
Yeah, I like that. He'll give you a temporary happiness, but you got to pay for it, like Steve just said. Yeah, no, that's not the truth.
It's not real happiness.
There's a saying in the Bible: bread of deceit is sweet.
That's what we do.
You ever hear that one? Bread of deceit is sweet, but in the morning your mouth will be filled with gravel. That's out of Proverbs.
Say that again.
I think it's in Proverbs. It says, bread of deceit is sweet, but in the morning your mouth will be filled with gravel. I think some of us have learned that in the School of Hard Knocks.
Equinox.
Well, I really believe
Yeah, it's called the Equinox. I
that in the
thought so.
beginning,
I drove it.
God made
I drove it.
male
I drove
and
their
female.
car.
We're gonna see.
I had to drive it for a while.
And they make a
Who's got
complete.
Bill?
Oh, Bill's got it.
Yeah,
One
he
is
does.
a
He's got
half and the
four-wheel
other is a
drive.
half. When you put the two together,
And
you're
I drove it for a
complete
while.
life.
There's a difference.
But
There's a funny thing I learned. the
If
other
you
day,
don't
actually,
find
about
somebody
a
that
couple months ago.
you could
Big difference between
be
a
happy
four-wheel
with,
drive
it's better to be
and an
single.
all-wheel drive.
Oh, really?
I think
Okay.
that's good
What's
advice
the
too.
difference?
You know what you're.
Did you ever go through a period in your marriage where it was real rocky roads at first? You had to learn to adjust your,
Yeah.
how do you say, adjust to
I
each
think
other
it's adjustment all the time.
all the time?
Oh, it is?
Is that right?
Yes, I think
Sonny?
you've got to consider, am I thinking
what
of
year? I
don't
myself
know.
or am I thinking of us together?
Yeah. Good advice.
Why don't you interview him and see
How
what
many
he
years?
says?
Bill, I was just asking Olive, since you've been married 69 years now, and that's, in today's society, that's some kind of miracle because, a lot of people don't make it past 6 months.
We don't know any better, so we just go on living.
Well, Olive said, I asked Olive, for relationship advice, and she says part of the reason marriages don't work for a lot of people is because they're selfish. They're always thinking of themselves.
Where do you think you?
And so that's a key factor. And the other thing you said is they have to have God in their lives.
I don't know.
And that made sense too. Anyway, I was just curious your thoughts on it. Did you ever go through a period in your marriage where the road was kind of rocky, where Olive was kind of hard to get along with? And
I met her think carefully when
Yeah, and I
I.
took
Yeah.
that class.
I'm sitting right here, you know, I never
Yeah,
listened.
you gotta be careful when you say.
That's right.
Oh, we've had differences. A couple of highly
But-
intelligent people are bound to have differences.
Sure, but you learn to live with your differences and still love each other. Oh, I said you learn to live with your differences and you still love each other in spite of it
You
all.
learn how to have them,
Yeah.
But you know,
smooth
it's
them
okay
over
with me,
and
'cause I don't need all the
fight it out.
Well, it's nice to see a couple happily married 69 years. That's amazing.
How to do it, yeah.
You set a good example for the younger generation.